And how are you doing? I'm well. I hope you asked. Let's play some Star Sector. What do you think? I didn't say StarCraft. I said Star Sector. It's a little different. A little change of pace. We're changing things up. That's how we do. Got the little title screen open down here. Let's open that up. Let's change our view on it once it opens up. Oh, what a wonderful game it is. Let's go into the full-blown game. We're in the stars. We're in the stars. We're in the star sector. Let us continue. Here we are, continuing. One mod is up to date. Update check failed for 6 mods. Okay, well, we know they're all up to date. For some reason, we're failing to receive some sort of handshake exception. I'm not sure what all that's about. Someone will have to enlighten me in the chat and the comment section below. Welcome on in, everybody. We're continuing our playthrough here with Captain Vemeow, who is the pilot of this dram named Fuelish. Fuelish. Fuel-like. What you are witnessing is not just any ordinary hairball. This hairball, my friends, is destined for greatness. We started with nothing but a tiny kite, with no armaments, no capability for armaments, just a pure shuttle, named the Adonis 5000 shuttle, short for Adonio, who was here before. Adion. I don't know how you pronounce his name. He didn't give me a phonetic pronunciation. He or she. I'm not assuming anything here. They, them, or whatevers. But what we have here is Vemeow. And Vemeow is commanding this ship admirably. It has not exploded just yet. We've got this thing. We've got this thing. We move those together. They're kind of similar. All these are kind of similar. These are kind of different. These can fight. This one can fight. Alright, that one can fight. Maybe I should captain that one, since it can fight. Nope. We're captaining the one that does not fight. For sure. Because if we do put ourselves in the one that fight, we're going to forget that we're on the vessel that is fighting. And we're accidentally get killed. And the CPU is just so much better at controlling it anyway than I'll ever be. One thing I could do is hit D and go to Doctrine and Blueprints. Down here, change the aggression. I think this just affects dudes who are not in your command. But it could affect the ships in my command as well. So we're going to get that. I think what we have here is fine for now. We're at Kaz. We're going to Kaz. Where we left off as we were going to Kaz to buy ships and more supplies, and we have $500,000 already. Once we get to about 2 million, we'll go ahead and find a nice little location in the core world somewhere that's close by to set up a central hub of activities, mainly so we can resupply with ease. That's one of the greatest features of that. Repair and resupply. Let the other commanders kind of bite at me a little bit. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? I'm ready. We're off. We have music. Sounds good. Gonna analyze some stuff here. Survey a barren world. Well, that sounds appetizing. We need a bit bigger of a dram. I'm piloting the smallest to try to be acquiring, not losing. Goal, really. We're managing it well, except when it comes to the hegemony. We'll start really plundering them. And the independence as well, to some degree. So we're going to Kaz, which is in the south. Okay, this is correct. Turn it on. We don't get gigged here. This major core world. Bunk. Okay, fine. I'll just manually control this. More bunkage. We'll continue. Drop off. That's right. We had a load of organics. We dropped that off. We gained our what do you call escrow sum back. We continue. Do repair. Trade. What we could do actually is go back. Let's look at the bar. And have our get the private table. Ship. I can get this. It will have some D-mods on it. I kind of don't want to mess with it, but it is kind of a good ship. Yeah. Let's buy it. Oh, here. Get a little bit of reputation with them. One. Literally one. I'll afford us something when we screw up. I have. What I want to do is leave. Let's see if there's a policeman. There is. So I'd like to be able to avoid him, but I can't. So I need to do it like this. The dude was wanting me to get the dragon fires, but the problem with dragon fires is you have limited ammo. 5 ammo. So unless you equip the expanded, missiles, missile racks or whatever it is, then you're gonna lose out a little bit. Squall here has got 160, but it also benefits greatly from the expanded. For the Squalls, you get zoning, where this one you get DPS, but it can be messed up, and it doesn't have the same effect, but it's good. It's really good. But I'm not playing with that. Confirm. About it. Let's get it. Oh, you know what? Let's not get it. We don't need to mess with that stuff just yet. We're going to be getting this stuff automatically later. What I do want is cheap supplies in the black market. Cheap fuel would be nice too. Cheap supplies is great. Fuel, fine. What do I have to sell? Guys, have too much crew. We don't look at their ships. We could get a big super freighter now. I think this might be worth doing. It's gonna help our cargo capacity and ability to trade so much more. This one I also want. This one I could also still get. I could get this and this. What's my money at? Money's doing well. I think we do this. Yep. So we'll look in the black market first. Have a nice buffalo. Here we go. Here's our tanker. Let's buy this. That's gonna get us a long way. Tempted to buy this too. Why not? Okay, we sunk some money into that, but we're gonna be selling some ships here too. We're almost at our max ship, so we're ready to sell. Now that we have this big boy, we're ready to slim the fleet down. First. This is one of our first ships that we're going to keep permanently, which I like a lot. So what we'll do is build this in. Confirm. We only have 16 points remaining, so we don't want to go too hog wild with the built-in stuff. But this gives us such a great bonus right off the bat. We're going to add in and eventually build in the expanded cargo holds to get an even greater amount when you build it in. And negating the maintenance cost too is nice. You don't need to worry about Augie filled. What we did want, surveying equipment is nice. Or not surveying, but scanning. The better scanners is nice on this too. Reinforced bulkhead, let's not lose it. Maybe weapon mounts? No. Then we go back and we put something on it. Vulcan cannon. There we go. Maybe auto fit. Custom. Done. Let's rename it. It's an Atlas, so it's really a cargo type of thing. Well, what's another word for cargo? It's a shelf. Look at all those little shelves. A lot of shelves. Let's call it shelving system. Hey, what's up? How's it going? I thought you'd be back. I knew you'd be back, actually. Haha, I just knew it. There's not too many. Very good. Very good. Glad to hear it. There's not too many Star Sector streamers, from what I understand. Although I did not check the category before I joined. There's 10 viewers total in the category. I can see that now. I just bought. You haven't missed hardly anything. I was flying to Kaz last we left, and now I'm at Kaz. And I just did a little bit of trading. And I just bought this ship, which I added insulated engine assembly and added that in. Spent my first S-mod, first story point, building that in. Yeah, I could work on getting some Tempest going. I also got this on sale. There was somebody in the bar who wanted to sell me this, so I figured I'd play around with it. We were talking about this one earlier. And I've also bought these assault chain guns, which I like to play. That really rips through. This thing is really good at flanking enemy ships, and when it gets behind it, the anti-armor gun just absolutely shreds. For the missiles, I'm not going to worry about missiles just yet. I'm going to make it kind of singular. I forgot what I put here. I think it needs some point defense, but I'm a little shy on that. We could just get lights. I want like duels. The light dual machine guns I like. Maybe the Vulcans. I think the Vulcans would be strong. Maybe in the front, the Vulcans. Maybe a pulse laser? Okay, something like that. I don't want to go all out with this thing just yet. We'll add in our standard insulated. It is better, but it costs more and it uses more energy. And I really only want it to just target one little thing, but if you don't put any point defense on a ship, it behaves differently. If you put point defense on it, it will try to attack like one little missile with that, and that's fine. I just want one little beam coming off of it. I don't want to go overboard with it. You'll see my strategy, but you're right, it is better. That's why it's definitely in the game for a reason. I'm trying to think, do I want more speed with this thing? I know I want bulkheads. Skills for what? The commander? The upgrades or whatever? Character upgrades? It's the button C. Yeah, I'll check that in just 1 second. Let me finish building this out as well as possible. So it needs a little bit more here. Armored weapon mounts would be great on this. I don't have the additional armor yet. This one doesn't really need it. This ship isn't great. This is a good little low-level ship, but it's not great. Now this ship is a truly foolish, a true fool. True fuel. Let's call this a true fuel 1. I like giving it a little number sometimes. We're gonna add our standards. Fuel tank. Let's just keep it alive and give it some speed if it winds up in battle. backpack. This guy we can auto fit. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Okay. And now we can get to the selling phase. What was this one's D-mods? I don't like this compromised storage. I'm thinking about just restoring that. Or, I guess I just keep it around for the time being. What are my stats with these guys? 460 cargo capacity. Cargo capacity 13,000 or 1,300. 1,300. Almost 500. Okay, so this one is not a cargo ship. Let's strip it down and then sell it. I have thought about it, and I'm open to suggestions for sure. What I'm looking to do is get a nice, full feeling core world experience. So add in like maybe 10 factions, something like that. Maybe 5 to 10. Maybe 7 or 8 is the ideal number. I don't know. In your experience, like if I took my current setup and then just added in, which I might add in 1 or 2 more quality of life mods. I don't want to change the experience too much from this. And then for maybe the third playthrough, I'll do like another. I won't do Nexarellan, and I'll do like a different, like core mod with maybe some other factions, enjoyable factions. But that'll be in a while. This is just a vanilla run here. This might last me 2 weeks or a month. This could go on. I'm not sure how long this one's gonna go on. I could have multiple campaigns running simultaneously too. Thought about doing that. Right now, what I'm gonna do is sell this bad boy. We're gonna strip this down. Remind me to sell it. We're selling this. Stripping everything first that we want to sell, just in case it has a weapon on it. We're ending our kite phase. We're saying goodbye to the Adion 5000. We're gonna have to name something else after the Adonis here. Look. Well, I was thinking for maybe like the third. I like what Next gives to the other factions. I like how Next has it really fighting back and forth, and I really like how Next allows you to capture the other settlements. I'm not sure the other mods allow you to capture like that. I know Vanilla doesn't. I'm disturbed that Vanilla won't let me capture Chico. I don't really care about to capture any of the others. I just want to capture Chico, but it won't let me do that. So it'll let me bomb it. I can blow it up, but I can't take it for my own. I have a problem with. Okay, so we're ready to sell all of this. We're gonna keep our shepherds. I like your suggestion with that. And we're done here. So F, sell on the black market, all this stuff. You're not gonna get a lot of credits, but we're gonna slim down. I was at 27 out of 30, so I really needed a slim phase here. I have all these little turd ships, basically. Starting ships. You're gonna have to find a new home, Vemeow. Sell this bad boy. There we go. This is Vemeow's new home. He's got some elbow room for all those little hairballs and litter boxes and dirty little cat dishes. As cats do. Okay, let's put this one in front of that one. The Kraken. True Fuel. You're gonna hold up the rear back there. The Tristan, we could sell this. What are we getting from this? We're getting 3,000. We're getting 1,300 from this. I kind of want to keep the 1,300. What's our skeleton crew required is 52. Skeleton crew required is 50. So this is just 3 times more efficient. Almost 3 times more efficient in terms of cargo capacity to skeleton crew ratio. But I like the extra storage for now. We're going to keep the Tristan around for now. This guy we're promoting. You and you are going to be a little double teamer. Invisible Hand. You're going to be last but not least. Actually, you could hold up the rear. You'll be our last line of defense. UAF, yes. I would love to play them again. I have played with them before, and I really enjoyed their ships. What I like, I guess not most about the factions, but it's very op. It can be op. It can be OP, for sure. But, yeah. I like their ships. They have really well-designed ships. I haven't found too many differences between all like factions in terms of like what they're buying and selling and interested in and doing on the map. Some are more aggressive than others, but true. I was thinking about running the Iron Shell, which helps the hegemony. They usually ally with them directly, and so you have to be at war with that other kind of stronger than hegemony faction and more aggressive. And so that's a good challenge. So you have to basically fight two factions at once. Or sort of. You can turn them against each other, which is fun. Had a good playthrough with them. Another one I like is, gosh, what was her name? I think about Junkyard Dogs. I like those. There's a number of them that were really good. Some of them aren't there anymore, I've noticed. The one that had the missiles that did like the little zigzagging. They also had there's not as many factions that work with Next Realm, is what you're saying? Things change too. The modding community is still really active, which I like about this game. Okay, so we're done here. Let me look at what you were talking about. Vemeow. We're up to the derelict operations. What do you think that I should go for next? I'm just curious. I basically already know what I want. Yeah. Fewer factions. Oh, without Nex. I see what you're saying. Automated ships. Yeah, that's one that I like never go for because it's bad. I don't like that one. The penalty that you get for like trying to get a bunch of ships is bad. It like, I don't know, I've never liked it. You basically have to design your whole fleet around the redacted fleets. And one thing I don't like about that is the like when you fight the redacted, if you try to fight them with the redacted ships, it never runs well. Right. I have a strategy in mind. You'll see what I'm gonna go for. It is gonna be in this line, but I usually go for like, I think I told you what I go for. You'll see. Watch how the master does it. By master I mean fool. Okay, we get out of this screen. If I can't even get out of that. So we'll do a quick repair. Let's trade. I was thinking about getting the torpedoes you were talking about. They've got those on sale. Or not on sale, but they've got them here. I want to look at their boats. I'll continue to look at their boats here. They don't have any big boats for me to play with yet. I'm still basically too low level to play with the big boats. I have to go out into the universe and find that. If I want them now. Well, I'm not really even equipped to get them. So, what I want to do is trade. Now that we can trade with a lot of stuff here. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go to the open market and probably buy this. Who wants this stuff? Who wants this stuff? I see, Galatia. Okay. Like I said, I've never been a big fan of the automated. It feels weak. It doesn't feel as strong as some of the other options that you can go for. I'll show you kind of what I mean by that as we get to that. That's later on in the game. I'm not going to be fighting the redacted for a little while here. I just had my first fight as a little lowly commander. Alright, I think we're going to go for all this crap. What's it going to cost me? 104? Fine. It's going to cost me an arm and a leg. Wow. We're going to do it. 30? Not sure if 30 is worth that. 28. We'll stop at 28. This is okay. Yeah, I tried the radiants. I've tried 2 radiants. I've done the, like, whatever, 2 radiants attacking at the same time. And when you go up against a radiant fleet that's got 2 radiants in it, your radiants are never able to pull off anything like what their radiants are able to do. You just get shut down almost immediately. It's like almost embarrassingly bad. I have found out the hard way. In my experience, maybe I'm just doing it wrong. I'm not too interested in captaining it. Well, I take that back. You have to captain the radiant. So you can't have 2 in your own fleet. I take that back. But when you can go up against 2 is what I'm thinking. But it is like a kind of a, whatever, assault vessel. It's supposed to just dive in and dive back out. Maybe I don't play it the right way. You shall see. I like your advice, so you can feel free to keep it coming. What I want to do is back out of this. Is that what this button does? It is. Okay. Dockside bar. We didn't have anything going on. We already bought our thing. Okay. Should we go to Thule or Edifel? Let's see what we got here. You might in the system want this. No. This? No. We could go to both. Let's go hang out with the pirates because they're so close. Oh, you know who's gonna be mad at us? This guy right here. I wanna go the other direction. Look at that. This guy just spawned and he's already pursuing me. That is such BS. Alright, maybe he'll get confused by the pirates? Uh-oh. I'm screwed here. I'm going at 16? Why am I going so slow? He's definitely gonna catch me. Nope, he's not gonna catch me. I'm gonna go at slow game speed. A here. Though there's a ship out there. I can go check that out. Okay. Bar. Privateering? No, no, no. Trade. Black market. Buy a couple more of those. I do want some piranhas. I can afford all the piranhas. Oh, actually, I need to sell some stuff big time. So let's sell. 500 of that. Buy this. I might at a later date. Not right now, I don't think. I think right now I just want to experience this trading, leveling up process. I will take these assault guns. I see. Yeah, I'll check that out. That sounds good. Yeah, put that on the list. I want a list. I'm giving you a homework assignment. Okay, I think I want to go this way. And then back to Edfell. They don't have anything else for me here. They're leaving. Second in command mod. I've never played with that. I'll have to check that out. I'm interested in checking out new mods. Salvage this. Yeah, okay, cool. I like that. Oops, I didn't actually take that stuff. Whoa, what is this? Is he coming right at me? No, it's a pirate. Wow, you're going fast. What's my deal with going slow? It's this. I need to put augmented drive field on this. Whoops. Oh, is it? It is this, yeah. I don't have my upgrade yet that allows me to move those things faster. That's my problem. That's why I'm going so slow. Well, I gotta keep that in mind. I'm gonna be gaining some experience from trading, so that'll be good. That's kind of my experience gainer right now. Day 2 of the playthrough. Kind of had a slow start on this one. I got distracted. Wow, that's crazy. How effective is that? Is my question. I don't know how effective that is in terms of what you can also field with just the regular ships from the different factions. Even just from the vanilla factions, that even the vanilla ships might be stronger than a pure remnant fleet. Is my theory, but I could be wrong. I'd have to really kind of play around with that. Fast and tanky. That's cool. I like that. Fast is good. They don't even need to be too tanky if they're fast. Okay, so nothing there. Oh, what can I do here actually? This guy that's moving slow, right? Max burn 8. So in the time being, we'll take this off. And can we add this? It's 40. So the answer is no, unless we also take this off. I think it's worth it right now to take that off, to be totally honest. Let's say it's worth it. I'll just settle for this. Go back. Not yet. I thought about that. I don't have enough S-mods just yet. Once I get to like 30, 40, 50, I feel a little bit more comfortable spending my S-mods. I don't like relying on them, especially for those ships. I have another S-mod that I want to build into it. So, talk to these guys. F2, here we go. I could get another one of these guys. I'm probably just going to find them. What was your D-mod on this? Dry field, nothing. I guess dry field doesn't matter too much. I could get a couple more wolves, since that's really like the best they're offering me right now. I can afford it. It's 20% of what I have. Okay. Didn't think I wanted these again. Could go without that. I don't have to rely on salvaging with this build. Okay, this guy. Let's just see what it looks like when I build it out like this. It all looks basically the same. Okay. Actually cancel. Just do it ourselves. One of those. One of those. Let me get this here. But not long range. I don't have pulsar yet. Nope. I haven't gone too crazy with the recipes yet. I'm going to acquire a lot of recipes once I start the raiding phase with Marines and all that. But I don't have enough income right now to support Marines on my vessel. They have a high monthly cost. So we also want... Right. Of course, bulkhead. So I can stay in longer. That's 6 ion pulsars. Well, the problem with the ion pulsar is that you're not doing the damage. So I would argue that 6 is probably too much, but for the meme's sake, it's probably awesome. It probably disables a ship instantly. But then what does it do? Like keep disabling it over and over and over instead of just killing it. Hey, killing stuff is good too. I like it when stuff pops. Popping is good. I could do unstable injector. I want this really distributing. The flux distributing is really king. Armored weapon mounts. There it is. Go back. This guy. Oh, we decided against auto fitting. I could try for this same. I can't. I don't have the same stuff. So I don't want weapon groups. I want auto-fit, I just want click. 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 And click down here. Okay. Something like that. And then I don't want to overload it with weaponry. That's one of my tactics. You want it to really be a flux monster more than a weapon monster. Because if it doesn't have the flux to power the weapons, what good are the weapons? So it's got to be a flux machine. Okay, armor weapon mounts, and then all this. Oh, we got room for more. What are we missing here? Could do thrusters. Thrusters are good. Thrusters are surprisingly good on little ships. You can just aim and target that much faster. All this is fine. These guys are fine. Okay. The salvagers. So we want to leave here. Repairing. Oh, we're at Edfeld, right? Trade for regular supplies. See what we can get. Take it. Take it. Don't want it. Nope. Too high. Nope. Too high. Crap. 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 What about this? Crap. I could get a few of these. Let's just get a few of these. Not gonna go broke doing that. Done there. So now we exit. Exactly. You gotta take care of that flux if you want the punch. There's the Pegasus you were talking about. And it's interesting that the captain is not the Pegasus, which has 3 story points built into it. But the captain is on the Onslaught, which only has 2 story points. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to fight them. No thank you, sir. I'll just let them do whatever the hell they want to. What is our objective here? We have a bunch of supplies. This is what I've got in my inventory. Basically, I want to be selling this and making money and acquiring even better ships. But I could also be going on a bit of a explore mission. I have a few exploring missions I could do. Operatives? I don't think I can afford the operatives yet. I usually wait for operative phase until I have an income. Right now I have a debtor's debt. And so if you have operatives, you're just adding to the monthly debt that you have to pay out, which is not a good investment. But if you start a colony that pays for itself and you have an income, then you can afford to hire multiple dudes. Part of my problem with the little operatives is that they don't give you that much of a benefit right off the bat. Like, you really have to kind of plug away at something for a few months if to like get anything done. What else is the issue with them? Reputation. You're going to take reputation hits when you're dealing with those guys. I'm not ready for that yet. Not quite ready. So, I did not figure out where to go here. I guess we're going this place. Aluf. Athuf. Atholf. Atholf. Atholf? Atholf. I don't know how to pronounce that. I can't pronounce these words. But I can go in that direction. Selling supplies. We're basically a delivery man at this stage. So we will, actually I want that on. Thank you very much. I will take advantage of some poor little smugglers if they get in my way. If I catch word. I'm more of an opportunist, is my thing. So these guys, I think they're just gonna let me walk right up. Here's the picket. I want to really avoid this guy. I didn't. So he's going this way, we'll aim for this way and then touch the thing. Prisoner in the spacer's clothing. True. I could do something that's good for opportunism. Let's speak with this person. Right. I forgot that that's what that... It had a different guy. I'm not used to the faces. No thank you, sir. It was interesting that it was in yellow. I was curious about that. What, that was like a story that was about to open up, or what? I have seen that before. Okay, they really, really, really want supplies. So we're on the black. Let's give them what they want. Let's make our money back. Fuel. They want this. We've got that. I don't need to salvage anything just yet. So we're going to ditch that stuff. They wanted drugs. Ah, they've got cheap ore. Who wants that? Well, you're not going to make too much money dealing with ore. That's the issue. They have F-all for fleets here. You can check Fickenheld. Because the bar is kind of a bust. I could take some bounties. I could start with the bounty crap. Like the lowest bounties. See how I do. Problem with the bounties is you start taking reputation hits from the pirates, which I don't want to do yet. Ah, here we go. I'm a concerned person, party interested. Now we're talking about. Now we're talking some money. Yeah. Oh, I gotta do an escrow account again for food. Okay, I'll do it. How much money does that leave me? Enough. Plenty of money. Okay, we're golden. But I'm maxed out on supplies. Could get this fighter bay. I was thinking about that. I might get that just to play with it. These are really good. The auto lances, but I have some. I have 6 already. I like these light assault guns. Fighter bay. Yeah. I've already started collecting my piranhas and talons down here. In fact, now that I've done that, well, I'm not going to do it just yet. This guy is fun with it, but I don't have enough ships. I really need more destroyers if I'm going to mess around with that. But it's good on this. I think I can put it on this. Take the speed off. I could build this in. That would leave me at 15. We're going to keep this ship a long time. That'll let us do a little bit more stuff with it. Where was it? Converted fighter bay. Oh, I got the wrong one. Whoops. I want the opposite of that. Damn it. It gives you a fighter bay. Yeah, I forget what that one's called. Yeah, I got the fuel tanks. I thought this would give me a fighter bay, but it did not. This takes away a fighter bay. F me. Okay. So, cargo, blast door, buster, drive field, armor, surveying equipment. Boosh. We want that. And this, I guess. Alright. Not a big deal. Let's go to Alimar and see what's there. Or we avoid this guy, actually. He wants to go to Alimar too? does. What is that? There it is. It's not Alimar, it's Islemar. I don't know. I suck at pronunciation. Sometimes. I'll just have fun with it. Traders, no thank you. CD traders? Not the CDs. I ain't no CD trader. There's a phase anchor. Converted hanger. I think this is it. Yeah, this is what I wanted. That's what I wanted. I want this stuff. I kind of want some of these. Keep acquiring fuel. Ships. Ah, Heron is pretty good. Pretty good DPS you can achieve with that just starting off. Black market. We got Buffalo. A Falcon. I like the pirate version of things. They're usually better at killing stuff. But the Falcon is pretty weak. That's my problem with it. It's fast but weak. So we ignore it. We look at the bar. Nothing at the bar. We leave. Let's not go down there. Oh, well, maybe we should go down there. Is there a gate? No, there's no way to get out. Let's just go out. Don't have my abilities just yet. Don't use what? You're neutral. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. That was weird. Usually the neutral people don't give a fuck at all. They love me. Rezelvag, they're gonna invade that. That's good. Rezelvag. Rezelvag. I try. This is it. Right? That's the jump point? Yeah. Where's my guy going? What's the jump point? Get out there. Turn your hyper thing off. And then figure out where to go next. Oh, we want to drop our supplies off. That's what we're doing. Altazan. We have not been to this place yet. We're going to Codoball. What's this? Piece of crap. No thank you. I don't want any officers right now either, so I'm not going to touch a lot of this stuff. Smuggler. Down here. There we go. Gained a lot of money back. Great. What you got? You got a different colored buffalo. Okay. More junk. Don't want your junk. There were some. There was the one leading from Yasad. But I may not be strong enough. What I like to do also with the fights is wait until I'm a bit bigger. I'm able to defeat some capital ships. And then start really preying on them. Because I can take out larger supply vessels. And also when I get bigger, they just have bigger fleets around me. I've noticed that. They try to mirror the player to some degree. Let's go to Chico and buy some supplies. We're gonna make an investment. Oh, they have better ships there too. Oh, did I check the bar here? Oh, he's gonna give me hell? Good God. What did I do? I didn't do anything. This guy is just a butthead. For no reason. Still being a butthead. Okay, be a butthead. Allow it. Continue. Leave. You just want to be a butthead for no reason. Oh, I did do some black market trading. I guess that's true. So that the bar? No, bar. 2. Spacer with palatable. What are you gonna tell me about? Pirate base? Lieutenant who called about Galatia. Okay. Ah, Caliban contacts here. I could... Getting some contacts is not a bad idea. I could do some missions from them. You're right. You're totally right. I don't know what you're talking about, but you're totally right. We done trading? We're leaving. Improved by 1, even though that guy gave me. Don't give me help. Leave me alone. Don't bump into the rocks. I could go black right here. Let's go black. Backside bar. Concern. Cheap suit. Uh-oh. 500 food. No, thank you. Not mean to talk to him. Trade. Now we're talking. Oh my god, 54 cents? Please, I will take all of that. You want gas. Okay. It's not high enough. It needs to be... we're going to Kanta's next. Next stop, Kanta's Den. Next stop, Kanta's Den. Boosh. I'll take all these guys. Unless these are cheap. No, those are expensive. These are super cheap. That's super cheap. I can now. Not with these guys, but with this I can. Some heavy arms. Problem with supplying a rebellion is you're trying to get me in trouble. I know what you're up to. I know what you're up to. You're trying to get me in trouble. You're suggesting a lot of reputation losses. You can definitely do that, but you take a hit with. I'm gonna do it. Don't you worry. I am quite the saboteur. I like to go for the sabotaging operatives and like really mess with the bases and mess with. I really like to... It's only the hegemony? Yeah, well. I do... I want to target them. I want to target them. And I like your suggestions because I can target them and then when the time comes in the plot to talk to the hegemony leader, he just restores your balance with them for no reason, basically. So I'm looking forward to taking advantage of that again. I've done that in my prior playthroughs and enjoyed that little twist. It's not really a big deal, and it's kind of cheesing it a little bit, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with dicking over the hegemony. They deserve it, those little bastards. We'll take a bunch of these. I like those, and these. We're looking for those. I take 1 Devastator. I'm gonna leave the Devastators. I don't think I can use that. Yeah, the church will lose though. The church is weak. I do like to make the path. I think the path is already against them. I basically like to turn everybody against the hegemony. I like to strip them of their allies and just have everybody, including the independents. You can change, with the operatives, you can change how independents and pirates feel about all the different people. So I like to do all of that. Wow, okay. I didn't know you felt that way. I've never experienced the church to be very powerful at all. So the path seems somewhat powerful and then like annoying that you have to keep dealing with throughout the whole playthrough. I've never actually joined the church. I'd like to do a playthrough where I join the Ludic church and do their missions and stuff. Play with their vessels mostly. That'd be fun. But not today. That'll be for another time. Another day. Another stream. Another year. I'm just having fun. Okay, we're on the black market already. We bought everything we could. Let's check out the open market. They're giving us such a deal here. We already checked all this stuff. Yeah, okay. Oh, we want ships too, so we need the open market. Oh boy, they got some atlases for me. More atlas means more cargo. Means more cargo offered on these supply run missions. Deliveries. So, that's why I'm tempted to get more super freighters. I could get 1 or 2 more maybe. Oh no, I can't. I'm running low on cash. Tempted to get one of these guys. an Eradicator is a nice addition to what I've got. A Dominator would be a good tank, a nice early tank, but if I buy any of these, I'm going to be broke as a joke. So I think what I would rather buy is just more supplies. Because we're at this place that already has dirt cheap supplies. I think that's the play. None of this domestic goods. This is it right here. Oh, I'm fulled up, man. They're just not going to give me more deal after that? I see. Yeah, it was 323. Fine. 91 cents. Ouch. Still a really good deal. Let's do it. Even 80 is a good deal. Whoa. 1,000 more at 87. Fine. I'm a trader. Oh. We're buying right now. But later, we're not going to have to worry about buying anymore. We're basically going to be taking from our own place and then just selling everywhere else. And we're not too interested in buying later on. But for now, we need to buy. We need to buy in order to sell. So we can leave this way. I should get a reputation gain for that. Don't mess with me. Uh-oh. We got hostile threats out there. Let's do it. Let's see who's out there. Who's a threat to me? We could die right here. It's a pirate. It's a pirate raider, and they're gonna attack me with that little piece of crap. What? What's this? Standing down fleet. Okay. Blow them up. You're funny. I like the way you think. I thought about it for a second. I was like, I could kill them. I could just wipe them off the face of the earth. But there's the reputation, and the little fleets aren't worth the reputation loss. It just ain't worth it, man. Just calm down. It ain't worth it. Hold them back. It's not gonna be worth it. It ain't worth your trouble. It ain't worth the time. That's 10 to 5. 5 to 10. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. So we talked about this. The next place we wanted to go was this. We're going. We're on our way. We're turning off our... that was another problem. Our transmitter was on in deep space. I don't like that. I think I need this quality of life mod that does that for you. Maybe I'll find that mod. Does that do anything? I've wondered about that. If you sell blueprints... like of other factions to the pirate factions, can they then start building those ships out of their bases because you sold them the blueprints? I don't think it works that way. When I've experienced with selling blueprints, does that require a mod in order to get that to work? Because in my experience, they just hold on to the blueprints. It just sits there in the inventory, and you can go back and buy them later. What does MPD mean? No mod, okay. No mod, okay. Interesting. Well, I'll play around with that because I'd like stronger pirates, to be honest. Because I like to have the pirates as my allies, and kind of, or if not allies, as like my shield for fodder. Let them do some damage in a system, and then I'll come back in and reap the rewards, divvy out some supplies to people, get their reputation gain, and then send my, follow the pirates to the next place they go. I'm the carpetbagger, basically. I'm just a carpetbagger. But it's a good way to make money. Another way great way to make money is once one of these rebellions occurs or an overtaking of the colonies, you can be right there when it's happening, and right when it happens, the prices for everything are astronomical. They're just way higher than normal because this, event just took place on their planet. And you can really give the rebellion a lot of what they need right when they need it in order to fight back. And that's the perfect time because you just make buku money. You make like millions of dollars selling to the rebellion. It becomes almost ridiculous. And that's basically how I fund my early colonies. That's my strategy. I just told you all my secrets. Now you can betray me. There goes the Luddic Church. What do they have? Not too scary. I can kill them. What's... Whoa, I don't want to go in that. I want to go up here. Don't want to turn my transponder on. Leave that on. 2-2. What's happening here? What's happening here? I don't know what that is. None of that looks any good. Black market. Ah. Thought I could sell that for more. One good thing that the operatives can do is, like, I could send one to the Luddic Path's Chancellordon and Chalcedon, maybe, and have it get disrupted. Either them or the Epiphany. I like both, disrupting both of those places, and then go and sell all my stuff to them. Yeah, you get way more profit that way once you start dealing with the sabotage element of this game. I really love that about this game, that you can really be devious and get a lot done, and make a lot of money, fuel your campaigns. It's really feels good, man. Okay, we're selling here. We're gonna sell 1,000 maybe. He wants this. This is prime. Oh yeah, fuel doesn't get too much more expensive than this, so we're gonna give them. We're gonna keep 300 and sell this. There we go. We just made back all of our money. Well, to an extent. We still have a bunch of supplies we can sell. Like, too many supplies. They don't want enough for the heavy arms, so we're keeping that. They don't want enough for this heavy machine. We're gonna keep some of this heavy machinery too, so we can do a little bit of salvaging and surveying and stuff. Up here, anything good? Heavy armor. Okay. I've got most of what I want out of the early game recipes. Yeah, what about troops? Ouch, they're expensive here too. Oh, they wanted these guys. Kanto wanted this. Ah, the price was at like 50. They no longer want 50. It sells for just regular price here. They kind of screwed me on that. I'll go down a bit. There's crew. I do want to get some bigger ships here, so I'm going to keep a bit of extra crew. But I'm not ready for Marines yet. I'm really not ready to go into the Marine phase. I think of things kind of in phases. I'm still on a bit of an early game phase. I really want better ships, and I'm getting denied that. Open market? Not here. Kanto is just not known for their ships. I might go back to Kulan, like you were talking about. I'm not sure who has the troops. Let me look at that. What was that? Oh, that's dirt cheap. Let's buy that, actually. What else is dirt cheap? Usually it's drugs is cheap. And this. Drugs is pretty cheap. 156 is cheap, right? No, pretty cheaper. 25. Ah, there we go. Let's go to the Thulians after this. Okay. The crew. Oh yeah, because I sold so much. Right. We want to hit F1 on this. So Sindria, Jangala, Madeira, Nacho Chicata, Nacho Compadre, La Ciel Habitat. I call it La Ciel, but that's not it. La Ciale. Now it's a French pronunciation. I'm gonna slaughter it. La Cale, La Cale, La Caya. Lucille Habitat. I'm just gonna go with Lucille. I'm gonna have to take over it and just rename it something else that I can pronounce. That'll be my strategy. That's basically how Americans roll. We have to make everything dumbed down enough so we can pronounce it. Alright. Let's check out Novo while we're here. We're leaving. I want to see who this is. What are you doing? Oh my goodness. You got a big boy ship. Very inefficient and slow lumbering. Terrible to fight with. Big boy ship. Fun to blow up though. I get more story points. That's nice. Let's turn this on. Or off actually. I'm gonna do black market trading. Let's look at the ships. I don't really want the Prometheuses until maybe very end game. Here we have a Tempest. Engine, shield, life support, automated, and hull. Pretty much all the worst D-mods. But I could get it. It's not one of my in-game vessels, but I'm tempted to buy this bad boy. We got the money for it. It's just superior. It's going to be superior to anything that we have. And that's really the first Tempest I've even seen since I've been able to afford to buy them. We've been talking about that. Tempest fleets are just really strong and fast. They just, with that Predator drone, they just murder everything. Terminator drone, whatever it's called. That's good. Let's promote this guy. He's going to be our number 3 right here. What is it called? Terminator drone. These guys are badass. I wish you could get the Terminator drone on other vessels. Nope, not to be. I've not seen that. 8 Tempests with officers? Yeah, that's brutal. That would be an insane. Plus, with the Wolf Pack, because they benefit so much, frigates benefit a tremendous amount from that. As well as even support doctrine. Oh, if you have the officers, you don't need support doctrine. I usually go support doctrine and let my few officers command the best ships, basically. The duty of it is probably going to be just killing off and distracting larger ships. And killing off ships as well as distracting larger ships. That's what the Tempest really excels at. Kind of pulling off. It moves so fast. It doesn't blink. If it blinked, it'd be super powerful. The blink that the Wolves have, the little teleport that they do, is very strong. Hardened subsystem, yeah, you really kind of need that. I don't want converted fighter bay. I wanted to play around with the fighter bays. So not on this vessel. Flux is what we want on him. The flux helps him so much because the Terminator drones require a little bit of flux. Even speed is good. I think this is nice. Oh, insulated. We get insulated. And then I want to equip it. I usually go Graviton Beam and Pulsar is really strong for me. I don't have an extra Pulsar. Let's steal it from this guy. This gives them a nice range, and this gun lets them dip in close and deliver a lot of DPS with flux. Sometimes I don't even give them a missile. They don't need a missile because they have 2 missiles that reload all the time. So you're sacrificing these ordnance points that don't really give you that much. It can be effective with missiles, but I like to build it without missiles. You don't need much. And it gives you, like I say, a bonus with your flux. So if I put a missile on it, I'd basically have no capacitors. So I'd rather have a little bit more capacity on that. It's fine for now. The D mods are going to make this a bit terrible at first. I could actually restore it when I get a bit more cash. And I get to like a restoring phase. I'll restore it and then hope I don't get compromised hull. Hope I don't get degraded shields. Hope I don't get faulty automated. This reduces the amount of time that it can be in combat, I think. Combat readiness. Oh, actually, it's not so bad. No, that's not so bad, actually. There's another one that reduces combat readiness. That's really bad. Or the amount of time that it can be in combat. That's what I'm thinking of. I forget what they call that. You want that to be long. It's what this gives you. Hardened subsystems. Peak operating time. That's what it's called. You want your peak operating time to be as high as possible. These little ships. With the, I think these ships have like an automatically bad peak operating time. It's a stat up here somewhere. I'm going a little slow. I need to refill my drinks, I think. Hit my first little break wall. Okay, I'll be right back. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to put you in a different screen while I go back. I'm going to take a little break, and then I'll come back and go back to the main screen. Main screen. I've got a bit of Charlie Chaplin running. So if you're like ADHD like me, you can like have multiple things going on. I don't know, but Charlie Chaplin's not really ADHD friendly because there's no volume at all. It's just audio. Or it's just video. And they're all dead, which I kind of like. I like the black and white thing of it. I like that it's kind of I need to build a little thing around it so it looks like a tablet that's resting against the monitor. I like that idea. Yeah, I'll be right back. I put the be right back thing on. The whole goal of all of this is to have be right back going. Alrighty, I'm back. Put myself in the mainstream. Oh, sorry about that. It's really loud. It's too late. Pour myself a drink, see poo. Okay, what are we looking at here? The Tempest still? Let's stop looking at the Tempest. Whoa, I don't want a mothball. Yeah. Let's repair everything. Oh, I want to buy some more stuff. I was thinking about getting an Omen at this level. It's not so bad. Good idea. Point defense. Strong ship. Good against carrier ships. Let's get one Omen. Let's get this wolf. It's not as strong as killing power as that wolf. Maintenance, of course. But we'll keep him up there. He's more valuable. I like to organize them by value. These guys should go up then. separate's fine, actually. He usually gets that right every time. I really want a better lead ship. I don't want to sell. I want to buy. So, nothing going there. Let's go here. Repair, trade, black market. Here we are. Here we are. I do want fuel. I do want marines, but not those marines. I want cheap marines. What'd you say? How bad is Shepherd spam? I've never spammed Shepherds, but I would imagine it'd be pretty bad because the borer drones themselves are pretty bad. They're point defense drones, and they're not like really good point defense drones. They just have that basic point defense laser that I like. But when they team up, like you say, in spam numbers, they would be able to take down some like basic level remnant fleets, like the little guys. Flickers and sparks or whatever they're called. Ah, here we go. Attack the lance. Now we're talking about a big boy weapon. I'm gonna trade it out. We're gonna have to find 5 thingy bobbers. Hardened subsystem. We're gonna leave that in since he's gonna need to be in combat the whole time. So we're gonna have to take it out of our capacities up here. If we want this equipped, which we do. Okay. He's gonna have low capacity, but a big bite, and he'll restore his flux pretty quickly. Weapon flux is still pretty high, higher than the dissipation. But these guys might not be shooting all the time, the pulse lasers. I'm gonna take one of these off. Actually, let's replace it. We're gonna have a beam-only ship here. Wow, okay, I'm liking this. This is effective against shields, right? It does more, yeah, it's largely just a suppression thing. It's not really versus shields or anything. But these guys are versus armor. So the idea is you suppress the ship, and when it's disabled, this is able to do great damage once it's able to pierce the armor. So I really need something that pierces armor here. I could have something for shields. Shields and hull, but I don't have armor. I need an anti-armor tool. What about this? The problem with this one is range. I don't want to get 500 away from him. I want to stay 1,000 away at all times, ideally. And really, even further, I can give this thing another range upgrade once I get it. Let's go with 2 of these, or with that. That's fine for now. I'm happy with this. It really needs a little bit of point defense. Sneezing fit here. Okay. This we wanted Vulcans on it. Let's just load it out with Vulcans. Or, let me consider this. The light assault gun. 700 range. What's this in range? 450 now. I want it to be 450 or less. So that he gets nice and close. He's a close range ship. So let's get close range weapons on him. Let's not get that one. We could do these guys for shield, anti-shield. Ah, that's a good idea. Let's go anti-shield here. Anti-shield here also. And then we have anti-armor in the front. That's going to be effective. Missiles. I'm going to pass on. We can't afford them. This is looking sharp here. I really like a couple of those. The value went down on it, I believe, when I did that. That's pretty. Could be wrong. Wow, this one's value is crazy. I feel like this one is still a better ship than this one. Could be wrong. I'd like to pit these two against each other. I wonder if you can do that. Blow my nose now. Sinuses doing stuff. back to being pre-human. I bet that was cool. I guess that's what's gonna happen when you die. Same thing that happened before you were born. Why would it be any different? It's basically nothing. Nothing happens. You're just dead and then you're alive again. Because death cannot be. Zero is not a thing. You cannot be holding 0 apples. You're just not holding anything. So, the state of non-experience is not an experienceable state. Let's take a few more of these talons. They're cheap. Not so cheap, but I'm buying them. Okay, F. I wanted to do some talon play. I wanted to play with that. Yeah. What can I sacrifice here? The weapon mounts for the converted hand. Ah, I have to sacrifice so much. Is it worth it? I don't think it's gonna be worth it. I think I really want the shields. Let's see. Ah, what? Cargo. The wrong one. Converted hanger. Is this the right one? Yes. Go back. Talon. I could put the mining drone on it too. Let's go with the talon. See what effect we get with this. As well as here. Maybe. Take the hardened off. Alright, let's see what happens. And distributor? No, I really want the distributor. Weapon plus is kind of way down. That's good. Maybe we don't need the distributor. We don't. Okay. Where? What are the capacity? Okay, we're looking a little bit better here. I can't put that on this ship, I don't think. Too small. Cannot be installed on the frigate. Could take the distributor off in lieu of capacity. Let's go with that. Dissipation is not terrible there. I could do that everywhere that I need capacitors. Here. I do need to check this. So here too. No? Yeah. What's my cargo hold on these bad boys? It's up. Going up 50 is totally nothing. Let's make them a little bit better fighting. Oh, I need expanded for them. Expanded fleet wing or whatever it is. So I can move faster. But then their range is shorter. That's not good. This might be the best. Keep them in combat longer. Or this one rather. Oh wait, what is this? Remove penalties from civilian. Ah. Increase maximum burn. Ah. Yeah, what's the penalty from this? That sensor? That's nothing. Well, actually, that is a big deal. I might have to abandon these guys because of the sensor. They're civilian hulls. Although, I also have that, I do have this installed on it. So, what's our sensor at? Sensor profile is at 30. Yeah, we're going to have to ditch this ship sooner than later. Because that means we have 90, because I have 3 of those. Let's compare that. What was it again? 30? To the giant Atlas that we have is at 30. So my Atlas is the same size sensor profile as a frigate. It's kind of a big deal. Tab. Let's go try to see and see what they have. We're leaving here. We've been here way too long. I'm going slowly. I apologize. Speed or lack thereof. You think so? Alright, I may check it out when we get to this planet. Don't give me a hard time. Just let me do my thing on the black market here. They've let me come in. Here we go. I want to check this first. So this is a bad deal. I have a pretty good sense on this. I could do my math. 44 for that. I have a feeling this is a bad deal. We'll decline for now. Wake up 3 days later. And then trade and look at the cost of these bad boys. So yeah, that would not have been a good deal. They're already overinflated. I want to be getting Marines at like 150 per Marine, or ideally at a planet that's selling them at this discount, and then find them in the bar. You find the tattooed guys in the bar, and then you get them at an even discounted more rate on top of the base discounted rate. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful. Or you've established your colonies, and you have your military base in the colony, and you just go to the military base and acquire all the Marines that are there, put them on your ship, and then go raid the hell out of some people. And then go capture some bases. In fact, that may be one of my ways to be earning money, is that I'm just going to be capturing bases and like selling them to other people, and then selling my supplies to the new people. Because you can give a faction a planet that you've just captured. You can capture it for another faction, or however that works, but you capture it and then talk to the people that are in charge of it and give it to them. And it just changes possession instantly. And when it does, you can sell them stuff at a great markup. It's pretty nice. But it sells it to the rebellion, so you're basically screwing over whoever you're giving it to. So you gotta keep that in mind. It's the reputation game again. But you can also bring dead factions back into the game that way. So it's a powerful thing. Okay, we're looking at these ships. Why do they look different? They're just all beat up. Okay. I want more money. I don't need more money. So, I want to sell supplies at Chalcedon. Really, I want Chalcedon to get raided. Find someone to get raided. And then sell to them. I also want to sell this stuff. And sell this stuff. So, Thulian. We're going to Thule. That's where we're going next. Who wants this? Wow, Voltron wants to sell me some, actually. Nobody wants this right now, basically. That's what it's saying. So we're going to have to hold on to our luxury goods. But eventually, by the time we get to Thule, somebody's going to want these luxury goods. Heavy machinery. Edfell. Really, really wants it. Okay. Edfell and Karis. Karis also wanted these. But not as much as Thule. We're going to go to Thule. Karis wants this also. Also Thule, Edfell. Edfell and Thule, okay. Good. We're good. Plasma cannon. This is the one I was thinking about putting on the Apogee when you asked me about that. We could buy this, actually. For damage. 9,000? I'll take one. I like having some extra weapons to play with. That can't hurt. One of these is nice, too. We don't need it just yet. Our Paragon. I'm not ready for the Paragon. Did we buy this? We didn't buy that. That would make us broke. I don't want to go broke just yet. I need money for my debt still. This is a pain in my butt. So, ships, buying, can't buy, we're done. We're leaving. Bar. Nothing good here. Let's talk to these guys. Let's look at this. Oh, what do you have for manageable target? Way the hell out in the middle of nowhere? No thanks. Decline. Starting debt. I did the hardest start with Nexarellan. I forget what they call it. Like, it's not spacer start, but that's part of it. It's like a spacer start that you basically, instead of getting your regular ship, or getting to choose what ship you get, you just start out with a simple kite shuttle, and then you start with a debt that you have to repay. And you also don't get the Galatia stipend at the very beginning. So you just immediately have to start making money and like repeatedly and keep making money and growing while you pay off this debt. But the debt also grows over time. It reaches like around 35 to 50,000 credits per cycle, per monthly cycle, which is a chore. But once you get a colony, the colony makes up for it. It's a well-earning colony makes up for it quite well. Now, what they have done, the game is different than when I first started playing it. They have added in like this whole threat level thing, so that when you're using your artifacts to power your bases, that you're getting more of this colonial aggro, and so it changes things. And I find that my systems, I basically have to use fewer artifacts now and make less money, so that I can just do whatever I want in the universe and not be under constant attack. Or I go back and I re-equip and I make a lot of money and then just fend off all these waves and get stuff from doing that. And one thing I really love about Nex is that you can buy all the ships that I bought here. What I should have done was keep them. I should have gone to the Astropolis instead of selling them, all my little kite crappy things. What I'm going to do is not sell my wolves, not sell my tempests, and I'm going to create a fleet of tempests and wolves that are captained by the officers that I train in the campaign, and I will tell that little wolf pack fleet to go do things and follow me around, and it will be faster. It could be faster than my main fleet, or it'll be equally as fast. And it is very deadly. It's very unseen. It will have insulated engines and everything. So it's a fun tool. It's not as strong as the capital fleets that you can also field, but it's a fun tool. You can like keep it patrolling around your base, so that any enemies that come by your base aren't going to see it until too late. They just get attacked by a swarm of dudes. But once they start sending big giant fleets at you, they get disintegrated. But you can just easily rebuy them all, or get them back into action, or whatever you call them. Whatever you got works for me. This is also not working for me. Other target. Challenging. It's just too far away. Decline. We're not ready for that yet. We don't have enough combat readiness, basically. I can only take the dinkiest of fights right now, and that's not even worth it. So we're getting out of here. We're leaving. Fine. Be that way. I hope they let me leave. I'm going through a sun. Genius navigator. It was a small sun. I didn't even see it until too late. Now, we decided Thule was the next place. We're going to need gas. I think Kaz, I can get gas. Oh, that might be our next place is Estonia. For fuel. That'll enable me to do a little travel. I don't like to do too much exploration until I'm not paying a monthly fee that's outrageous. Or if I'm paying a monthly fee, I already have like millions of dollars in the bank, and I'm not at risk of just losing everything. I don't want to go into debt on my main thing here. Right now I'm just smuggling supplies. Soon I'm going to be stealing the supplies from these ships. I'm going to be attacking whole fleets and then selling all that, fencing, all that stuff. So we're going to go to the Thulian base. We're going to have to go past all this stuff to get there. Still don't have my upgrades yet. What just happened? I kind of lost where it's going. Oh no, it's not. What just happened? Market captured. Salamanca got captured. 1 second. I'll tell you. It is in the I screen. Nope. E. Nope. Q? No. Story maybe? Storyboard? No. I know how to do it. I just am forgetting. Factions? It's D, income. Income. It took me a while to remember all my buttons here. I am really rusty with Star Sector. It's been like over 6 months since I've played. Crew payroll. There it is. An obligation from your past. Right now, it is greater than my crew payroll for my entire fleet. So this adds into my fleet payroll, my current debt. I'm not making anything from colonies, but this colony number is going to change everything. But we really need to get that going, and in order to get that going, we need to make more money. So we got to do that. We're going to do that. What we need to be doing too is mining. We have those mining drones from your suggestion, the shepherds, and we can do this little mining bit right here. I think you even suggested that I be doing this earlier. Mining danger is very high, but we'll take some losses. We've got plenty of machinery available, so that's fine. Our mining strength is surprisingly high for the little BS fleet that we have, and that's thanks to your suggestion. I really appreciate you sticking around and feeding me this info. I might not be doing everything that you're saying, but I'm paying attention. I like that you have this expertise that I'm able to glean, learn from. The database of mining systems. So start mining. Accidents occurred. Yeah, we took a little damage. We lost a little crew, and she was fine. But we got 64. That's a decent amount of volatiles. We're getting out of here. That's all we wanted. We want this on, so I'll leave that on. What's this? Champion Heavy Cruiser. Oh, okay. Let's peek our head at this. Should I consider? Let's consider. Okay, we're not gonna do it. Oh, that's not the ship I was thinking of. Just take it. I've played with those, but I don't like that they only have one big weapon thing. It feels bad. They're not a strong enough tank to last up to any sort of real capital. And they can't really kill a capital or a base. I really want to get up to this where I can kill space stations. I can start killing the pirate bases or Pather bases and things like that. That feels good when I get to that level. I feel confident. Military options. What's happening here? Oh, it's what's overpowered? You said champion spam. Okay, I've never experienced that. I could see how it is though, because what you're doing is you're adding in all of these large weapon slots to your fleet, and they're all such a tank that they can like slowly dip in and dip out and like take a lot of damage, and by the time they're dipping back out, they can replenish all their shields and everything and then get right back in the fight. While they're using that one heavy missile or whatever they have. Okay, I'm gonna get back in it. Yeah, it's a good suggestion. I might play with that later on once I get the funds to buy a bunch of stuff and create a bunch of fleets. We could also be doing this actually. This is a little trick here. I don't know if you've done this before in the bar. The people that want to sell you, the pirates that want to sell you illegal stuff, or whoever it is, there's a number of even legit people. You look for weapons and the lowest cost. Right here, this is too much that I want to spend, really. Although, it's probably worth it. We'll do one. Or if you get a jackhammer. I almost never use the pylons. They're almost worthless in terms of damage. What they do a good job of doing is, from a distance, you can affect how another ship behaves. So it's like point defense gets a little distracted while that ship is at a distance. That's the only good thing that it does. But I prefer a jackhammer, or really an annihilator. Both of those are good, but that's even more expensive. So we'll get one jackhammer here. I get a little bit of, I got actually three. Three relationship is improved. So this is going to matter later on when I need to fight the pirates or something. But I want them to be on my side. I can gang up on them later and lose the reputation and then kind of gain it all back by doing missions or something with an operative, or what do they call that? An agent. I forgot. Like Caliban. I get a pirate version of that guy. I think we're done here. I don't want to talk to that woman. Let's trade. Wait, we're at trade phase. So I really want to find someone who wants to buy this stuff for real money, like 300. I need to find a rebellion, like you were talking about. I need to feed a rebellion or find a planet that just got captured. That's what I need to do. They want to buy. I can buy here. This is not a good place for me. Here we go. It was the domestic goods. They said it was at 100, so I'm still making a huge profit. I think I bought that for like 20 or something. So that's good. I need more money. I need money, man. This, look at that. It sells for so much. Let's keep a little bit of it so we can do our neutrino detector and just sell the rest. So we made like 8,000. Oh, that's significant. That's like, I don't know. That's significant. It's like 5% of our total wealth. I really want to sell these to someone who really wants them. So Edfell. That's where we're going next. Perfect. Who wants these now? Nobody yet? Same story here. Edfell. Oh, nice. Nice. And Edfell here again. Also nice. Ah. Nah. I want this to really skyrocket, but they're not skyrocketing yet. The factions aren't really going at each other's throat yet. Remember, we just started this campaign. Like we're, I don't know how many months in, but it's a pretty early campaign still. So once the factions really start going for each other's blood, then we start reaping, and we can start really influencing that too. We can force that to happen a little bit. Total bar. But like you said, there's smuggling we can be doing. We look at ships here. Forget. Oh, terrible ships. They have an afflictor. What is this? Degraded engine. What is degraded engine again? It's speed in combat. This guy relies on speed. But I like these afflictors. I like the blue ones. These ones aren't my permanent collection. Yeah, let's do it. Let's buy one. Start collecting those guys. We have points to spend. What did I spend? Oh, I took off something. Oh yeah, I took off the cargo. Cargo is worthless on him. No. We did that very early on. Cargo. Okay. This guy. Hardened, reinforced, insulated. Armor. Nope. It's just a monthly thing that hits you every month. And like you never know what it's from. Like it never tells you why you owe that. It's just like a mysterious debt that you owe. And it's forever. You never can pay it off. It's just for the rest of your life. It's the way I like to look at it is it's some sort of child support. It's dumb, but the only thing that I can like think of that kind of justifies it would be like child support. So I like to think that Vemeow, Captain Vemeow, before we got to meet him in his juvenile years, maybe he was like 16, 15 even, he was sexually active, and he impregnated a number of individuals, and one of them decided to press charges and get this child support alimony. And what happens is that the other kitty cats that got impregnated, they learn about this first case, and so the debt goes up as the other children also you have to pay for. So that's why your debt goes up some, but it stops. Your debt stops at like whatever, under 50K per month, and so you're able to just pay that out. And so I like to think of, oh well, out there in the world there are these little cat children running around living a great life. They're totally taken care of. They're not living a life of luxury, but they are comfortably taken care of, and so that's the way I like to look at it. Yeah, you have to like make up BS like that. This is a sandbox. One thing I really love about this game is that it's similar to Project Zomboid, and that it's like this cumulative sandbox. You can really do whatever you want. You can go really in any direction. You can go in the wrong direction in a lot of ways and have a lot of fun with it. But you're building the whole time. It's like you start small, and then you build a little bit, build this way, build that way, build this, build that. You grow. You shrink a little bit, and then grow. And I just love that. I love how that works. That's such a fun feeling for me. 50K is the entire temperature. Yeah, exactly. It grows. The debt is no joke. If you let it go unchecked, like if you get too many operatives too soon, if you get too many officers too soon in your army, in your whatever fleet, then you just end up in serious trouble, serious debt. And so I've I think one campaign that I did, I like was suffering so bad I just quit it, and have since really focused on the economy and understanding the kind of guy. When I first got in this game, I just like blew me away about how the economy was working and how the factions are interacting with each other in the economy, and in terms of the military as well. Once you start really affecting change with the military, the economies don't matter as much. But I like the idea that you can do a Genghis Khan style, where you just go from base to base and don't have any colony of your own. You just keep raiding all these colonies and just taking everything that you can and growing and growing and growing and doing that style. That's a viable style, but you can't build up as big as if you have your own colony supporting you with like $1 million every month. You know, you can do more with that, especially with the next mod. With vanilla mod, it's not so big a deal. With true vanilla, whatever. Okay, Kanta's left boot. That's hilarious. What's the name of this vessel? Just noticed that. So we didn't get any weapons. We want weapons for sure. This is what our light assault guns are for. That's what we built on this bad boy. We don't need any point defense. That's a waste on this ship. Well, I could get it. We're just gonna go 2 assault guns. That's it. Maybe actually the ion cannon. I like the ion cannon on this one, and I think I've sold them. So let's. Then there's none here. Yeah. F me. So we push on. Let's push this at the top. Here. Well, he may not be as good as them. Still, he will be. He will be. I swear it. Do we go to Kaz next? Yeah, let's go to Kaz, Ed, and then leave. Bar. Where's at the bar? Nothing. Fleets we looked at. We're done with. We're hitting rocks. The Haunted mod. That sounds like a fun thing we'll do for Halloween. That sounds fun. Uh-oh, we messed this up. Already in trouble with the police. Oh, all the police. Oh, they're gonna get me? Nope. He also hit a rock. He's got help, though, from his friends. Don't you wanna... Oh, God. He's gonna come right at me? Oh, my God. This guy is crazy. We're gonna have to emergency. Where can we escape? We can't escape anywhere. We gotta escape in the rocks again over here. Hop over to these rocks. Try to sneak our way into Kaz. What is this guy? Mule, huh? What's in it? I don't want to recover. Just take it. We got better cargo ships now. Oh, don't scan me. Easily. Well, it's not going to work to get in here. I'm just going to go what? Without that. Is he coming for me? Why is he coming for me? What did I do to this guy? Jeez Louise. I didn't do anything to that guy. He just came for me. Screw their bounties. I ain't doing nothing for these people. They're gonna just come after me like I'm some sort of criminal right off the bat? Well, I am a criminal, but still, the principle of the matter. I'm just a suspected vessel. They just know to look out for me. Here comes Humble. The humble, whatever, Han Solo, smuggler. Not, you know, not unwilling to shoot you under the table if it comes time to it. Not unwilling to do that. I'm willing. If the situation arises, you might have to. You never know. Make some money on the vessel. Take whatever they had. Okay. Pirate at heart. We're getting out of here. We looked at the vessel. Wasn't anything good. Oh my God, he's coming for me? What type of bullshit is that? What did I even buy? I didn't buy anything there. Alright, come for me, buddy. Concerned man, what do you want? Tonics? Well, that's nothing. No, thank you. What do we even have a bunch of? A whole bunch of something. I guess it's supplies. Here we go. Head fell. Black market. Sell. Now we're back in business. Ah, the heavy machinery too. Yeah. 90. Crew. Fine. Fuel. We gotta keep what we got. This we can ditch some. If we need to ditch. Oh my goodness. I accept. We're back in the business. We are back in the business. Now we want more trade. More ships. A wolf, but that's very damaged. No thank you. Here we go. A good afflictor. This is going to be a permanent collection right here. We got a permanent ship. I don't collect a lot of these, but like maybe 2 to 4 of these ships in my fleet is powerful. But even more than that makes me very well hidden. So now having 2 afflictors in my fleet will give me like a hiding bonus. Here are my sensors. Oh, maybe not. I don't have it yet. No, oh, it's range. Never mind. I have to turn my transponder off. That's fine. So let's do a refit, add insulated, and we're gonna story point this bad boy. Making his thing. Sensor profile is 2. He has a 2 sensor profile. Very nice. Taking that to the bank. And you got little 5 slots here. Very nice, very nice, very nice. But nothing good that I can put on it. Not good, not good. What about missiles? Let's get right in their face and hammer them. Doesn't that sound good? Right in their butt. Actually, we're gonna hammer their butts. That's what they need. That's what they deserve. Could even do an antimatter. The problem I don't like about the antimatter is its limited charges. That is just terrible. Feels bad, man. If it's gonna cost flux, it should be limited charge. That's just doing me wrong. Let's hit this guy. Or an anti-shield. No, no pulse laser. Bulkhead, distributor, armor. Because we don't have shields on this thing. We could even get one of the phase things on this, but we don't have that yet. Hardened. We need hardened. There we go. Built out. Built that bad boy right the heck out. Auxiliary thrusters are pretty strong on this too, because of these things, they don't have a turning thing on them. So thrusters help a lot. But I don't know if it'd be worth it right now. I like these capacitors being close to max. That feels good. The Solsara. I want to rename this. Which shall be... It's a blue afflictor, so we call it Blue Fliction. Blue Zone. I like Blue Zone. Or I like that you can kind of grip this thing. It looks like a handle that you can kind of grip it. We call it Blue Grip. Sword Grip? No, I don't know. Let's call it Blue. The blue one. I'm on Blue 2, Blue 3. That's how we're going to do that. I'm going to keep it simple. What's this? The boot? No, you're going to be red. Simple, simple, simple. We're going to rename the wolves so we can figure out which one is which. Actually, I kind of want to keep the name that they had. Oh, no, it deleted it. Can I Control Z? No. Undo. Oh, won't let me undo. Okay. So, wolf one. too creative there. We might find people coming along that want their names on the wolves or something, so we can do all that later. I don't want to nerd out on that just yet. We nerd out on that later. What I want is exit this. Repair, trade, black market, look at the ships again, and then go back to the trading. Yeah. No good ships. Let me know if you want me to hang on any screen too. I'll go back to it. Efficiency over haul. This is a really good one. I needed to acquire that before. Now I need to look at all this again. Efficiency, yeah. This, we still need this on that. Can I get efficiency as well? I can. Very, very nice. Efficiency is so good. I can't get it. It's not 8, is it? Efficiency. Oh, I've already got something. Cargo holds and assembly, yeah. Cargo holds it. Assembly. Yeah, I already have it on most. Okay. Kind of want to get rid of these guys. And this guy, too. But I don't want to ditch them here. I'm going to either have a colony or put them at the free storage zone. That's at Los Astropolis, I think. We're done here, so we're leaving. We're done trading, I believe. Yeah. The prices are going up a little bit on that. Metal. Fine for now. Oh, wow. Continue. No contraband? Well, I have contraband on me, so you're just bad at scanning. There we go. Level 6, baby. Not on the shepherds. No, they're not going to be fighting too much. And the main benefit you're getting from it is the sensors. It just lets them have a better sensor profile and sensor range. That's like the only advantage you get from getting rid of the civilian status. So it's not too bad right now. It's not too bad. They're serving their job right now, but they're not going to be around for too much longer. I'm going to replace them. Get something a little different. So the question is it this one? So we get transverse jump? I think it is. And then it's this one, so they can't detect us as well. Furthering our hiding ability. And then I'll move into something else. Possibly not. Possibly not. I like these. I like that one. These are kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Okay. Done with that screen. We're exiting. See ya. Uh-oh. Intercepting me, and you're actually kind of a threat. Oh, but you're gonna get in a fight with him. I could join this fight. Let me think about that. No, I don't want to do that. I don't have overwhelming superiority. So we're not gonna do that. Thought about it. Thought against it. I think what I want to do is just make some more money. So, who wants this stuff? Chelsea? Who wants this? Don? Hybrasil? Nova and Maggot. I think that's where we're going, is Maggot. Because I can go by Kansas Den and get whatever's cheap there. Ah, it was Esconia for gas. And then Maggot. So gas and then Maggot. Turn my number 1 off. They're in a fight. I could have left it on and joined that fight, but I would basically have to not contribute to it much. And if I'm not contributing to it much, I'm not going to get much reputation, and I would be losing reputation with the pirates. So basically avoiding fights. That's my tactic right now. But that's not going to stay that way. In the beginning, this is a wise move. it feels cool too that I have to like avoid all these things. I'm like scared of everything. I kind of like that feeling. It's different than what happens later. So, Syndria for gas. Come on, transponder, don't harass with me, please. I've done nothing to you people. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay. Okay, this guy. Yeah. What could you possibly want from me? I remember you. There you go. I knew who you are before you entered that bar. Yes, Ram says, with a self-satisfied smirk. I'm not merely a uniform. I follow orders, yes, but I have been watching the wind. Okay, yeah. Continue. I could do all that if you really wanted to. Here we are. Oh my gosh, so dirt cheap. And we really needed it too. Before we do that, do they have any vessels for me? They do. Mother of God. But I can't afford it. Not yet. Guess who's coming back here? Hopefully it will still be here. They also have one in the black market with fewer D-mods. Okay, good to know, good to know, good to know. Inventory. Black market. Do we sell? Do we sell? No. Buy. What does Kantha want? Crew? No. You want this. Okay. You might even want that in the open market. I think we do. They're dirt cheap. That's not cheap. That's not cheap. That's cheap. Aha. Guess who has cheap marines? Okay, so since they have cheap marines, and before I buy them, this is the tactic. If I buy them now, the price for the marines goes up. And then when I go to the bar, aha, this price would, I believe, go up. So, but right now it's at this lower price. So before it was like 44 suits for 7,000, but now it's 41 for 4,000. Really, it should even be less. But this is a pretty good deal, so we're gonna buy this. We're sneaking them off. Ah, let's talk to the concerned person as well. Metals. Holy God. Holy God. Look at all that money. That's more money than I need to do this. I need to do this. I need to just schlep it back and forth. I have to do this. I need that money. I could even negotiate for a higher. I don't know if it's worth that. I don't think it's worth it. The story points, you can't just buy them back, so it's not worth it. And I don't. The XP I'm gaining, the bonus XP, isn't great enough right now. You really want to be max level before you start doing that. So you get the max bonus XP. I think I want to accept. I think I have to accept this. Also, go into an escrow. Let's see. Let's see. I think I still have to accept this. I like this. This is going to be a challenge. So, let's go into storage and say agree. And then in the storage, we're dropping off all this metal. So we're going to drop off all this other stuff first. Not our marines. Most of these. In fact, all of these. Not the metal. Some supplies. Okay. And then take all the metals. There we go. And then I have to get storage at the place I'm going, Chico or wherever it was, and drop them off, and then eventually acquire them all in my inventory and pop out and then pop back in. And then it completes it. Works well. Done this once or twice. So, what ships? I can't. This is what I wanted to do too. I can now afford these. That's what's happening. I can afford one of these maybe. What's your D-mod? Storage? I don't want that one. So we're buying this. Black market doesn't have one. Open does. This will make the transfer go quicker too. A little bit better. This is another permanent ship. Cancel. Let's add the insulated, then do that. 17 remaining. You could even add another thing built in, like efficiency or something. Let's go back. Oh, I think I can abandon the AUG field now. But yeah, I should be getting a bonus. Nope. Goes back to 8. I thought there was something that gives me a bonus with civilian grade things that makes this go faster. But I don't see that now. I might have to build in the AUG field. I forget how that works. I'm used to playing with other mods that have better shipping vessels. I like this converted hangar for these things, yeah. Import it right now. Okay. So, auto fit, custom, second custom. Okay. What did that give us? A lot more storage space. Still gonna have to keep stuff in storage. Can't afford the other one yet. F5. I can afford it, but it doesn't have as much storage space. I can afford that Starliner too. That's better than what I have with that armored troop carrier. Starliner holds a lot more crew. And you kind of need that once you start messing around with these dudes. Especially when they're demodded, you're going to need a Starliner. But I don't need it right now. It doesn't help me right now. Could get another Phaeton temper. I don't need it right now. Okay. We're just schlepping metals is what we're doing. Hope you don't mind. We don't want to do this mission either. I came for gas, and now I want this. Well, but I'm making a lot more money than I'd be making at Kanta's Den. Why are you pursuing my... Yeah, because I broke the law. The law wins. Back where we came from. No, back we came from down there. You gotta go full ring around the sun. I think so. Just to get there. Or this way, maybe. Might be a problem here. I didn't think that last guy was going to touch me, but he did touch me. And because he's next to all the other guys, this is actually a problem. Well, guess what? Story point time. I don't want to fight that. They would win. I need to be a little bit more careful. I assumed that this would be held by the picket, and the picket was going to give me trouble. I was wrong about that. No, I'm not too scared to use that story point. I don't want to take another big loss. Basically, I bought myself $1 million with that story point, and it doesn't slow down my campaign. So it's very valuable to spend that point. What did you just say? How about a lobster smuggle? I don't like treating lobsters like property objects. So I may do that. I may do that later. I may or may not do that. I may do a lobster liberation. Is what I like to call it. Lobsters are my comrades. Kind of. But you could encounter a lobster alien species, so I don't want to be eating their, like, cousins. They might not look kindly on that. Or smuggling them. That doesn't have anything to do with eating. I'm not even eating them. Just smuggling them would be bad. Okay. They're living beings. They have hearts, man. Okay, we are going to this metal place. Where is the metal place? Intel. This is not what I want to see. Delivery. Is that Chico? It is. So we gotta buy stuff at Chico. Pay for the thing at Chico. Pirates are leaving me alone. This guy I would just love to murder. Not in my cards yet. But what's about to happen is I'm about to enter into the murder phase, so long as those vessels stay for sale at Syndria. So I gotta make this a quick back and forth type of scenario here. I go back and forth 3 times, but this is not too far to go back and forth. Chico. I'm already in route. Let's click on it again. Oh, I have my new ability. Yes, transverse jump. It's not letting me do it. Okay, so emergency burn, you're gonna be here. Transverse jump. So I'm gonna take this one. Not go dark. Transverse jump, not this one. So Chico is right here. We're just gonna teleport right to Chico. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And turn our transponder on so we don't get arrested when we do this by this guy. We'll do a repair and then trade. Go to storage. We agree. This should probably even cost more than that. Dump this out. Confirm it. Black market. What do you want for them? I kind of want to sell these guys immediately, my mariners. Fuel. You want fuel? Well, guess what? But not enough. I can get more for that. I can buy this stuff, but not that. Are we buying this? No, I go back to Syndria. Go back to Syndria. What did Syndria want? Nothing. This? No. Well, that's cheap. Good lord, that's cheap. Don't want to do it yet. I gotta come back here. I can buy when I come back on the next pass. What do you have in terms of ships? It's kind of sexy. It's a capital ship. It's not a great ship, but it's a capital. Dockside bar. Didn't leave. Commodity trader. What was the Corvus question? Why am I not storing stuff at Corvus? Then why do you trade humans to Kanta? Oh, well, I traded their contracts. You know, Kanta's den is... But yeah, that's a good point about Kanta. I'm trying to avoid the slave market, but there is a mod that lets you capture crew. I think it's Nex. I think Nex allows you to capture prisoners or something, and you are able to sell them, like high-value prisoners. But they just stay on your ship. I think what they needed to do was have them occupy not your storage, but your crew slots. And so they needed to like take up like 5 crew slots, not just 1. I don't usually pay for storage, but it's paying for itself. In the future, I may need to pay for it. Probably not. You get that storage if you do one of the illegal buying illegal weapons. I really like that. When you buy an illegal weapon, you don't have to pay for the storage at wherever you bought that illegal weapon. So it's like you're paying for that fee service at a discounted rate. But here, what I'm doing is storing all of that metal, and I'm doing this delivery run that I couldn't fit all of the metals. It's like 10,000 metals, and so I'm going back to fetch the rest of the metals. So that's why I bought storage. Let me click on the game. We're going back to Syndria, or we just were. I wanted to get fuel there, and I ended up with this metal mission. So I need to leave. Don't come for me. I can just leave. As long as you don't come for me. Okay. Syndria. It's on the whatever 9 o'clock position. Transponder off for a second. Avoiding pirates. We're about to be able to crush the freaking pirate fleets that were harassing me. Ooh, tempting, tempting. There's Syndria right there. 5, that. 0 and 1. I'll let it now. Monthly expenses. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. That took a chunk right there. Tribacina is getting invaded. Held by the Ludic Church. Wow, okay. Oh, Ludic Church is invading it. Wow, that's crazy too. So repair. Trade. Black. No. Storage. And just take it all. Is there an all button? Like that. Alt is that button that lets you do that. I didn't know that for a long time. And then you'll sort down here. Now I have all my stuff back. I don't have my money yet though. So we're about to get like tons of money. We're about to have almost $1 million once we complete this delivery. What else can we buy here? On the black market, we can buy dirt cheap fuel. Let's do it. But not a lot of it, I see. Okay. Still dirt cheap. Let's do it. Supplies, also dirt cheap. Okay. It's cheaper than Chico. Crew, also dirt cheap. But not super cheap. Super dirt. Mariners. This is where we got those other mariners, and we didn't buy these guys. Let's get them now. Okay, they're gonna want to arrest me big time here. I want these. I want these later. A couple of phase lances are nice on that ultimate ship that you get that looks like a manta ray. I like to put these on them. It works in synergistically, whatever, with that. Synergized. Okay, here we go. I want to come back for this stuff. I have no money. That's not good. Dock sidebar, there's nothing there. Okay. And avoid these guys, so we got to like shoot north. He's coming for me. No, he's not. We can just get out of here. Save some time. Take a little damage, but save some time. And go right back here and finish our delivery. Without our signal being on. Transponder. A sip of soda. Well, I'm getting into it. I can tell I'm getting so into the game that I'm not like drinking my liquids that I should be drinking. I'm like super into it. I get a bit obsessed at times. Turn on our things, we get arrested. Touch this. Let's just do a trade for our stuff. Take it, all of it, confirm it. Back out again, and then touch it again. And that's it. Look at all this money we just got. Look at all this money. Yeah, we were broke. We had $6,000. Take a screenshot of that. Print screen, I think. Whoa. Print screen is whoa, not what I thought it would be. But we'll do the whole thing of it. Okay. Just continue here. And improved by 5. It should have improved by a little bit more than that, but that's fine. Repair. Trade. Nothing's in storage. Black market. What you got for me? Here. I could buy this, but it's a piece of junk, so I'm not going to do that. I want to buy the Executor. Yeah, that's nice. That feels good, doesn't it? And what we're going to do, instead of... What I could do is start a colony right now. I could just get a bunch of crew and go out there and start a colony. But I would have trouble affording all the upgrades that you need with the colony. So my idea is to turn all this early money into more ships, combat vessels, and then use those combat vessels to acquire more money. Then get the colony, which allows you to get even more money. Onward and onward. That's my technique. Sort of making me burpy. So this one's okay, but I don't want it now. So we're leaving. We're trading and then leaving. These are cheap. Paris wants them. Okay. That's not cheap. That's cheap. Ooh. I really want to be selling these Marines. Or even raiding now. How brutal is core colony? Oh, you're about to find out. You're about to find out. I intend on a core colony start. The trick is I don't start my core colony in a already populated galaxy. I started in one that's not already populated. And go from there. Usually the most central one. Because I like that ability to be central. I also like the whatever, having a warp gate in there, but I don't always have the luxury of that. And you don't have to have the gate. As long as you're close enough to a gate, you don't really need that if you have transverse jump. But it helps. It helps in the outer colonies, especially. Okay, so to buy these, how many do I have already? 12. Okay. Good on that, I guess. I'll use those. I'm using the Vulcans. I want to use those, but I already have some. I'm not using them. Okay, crew. We're gonna need crew. Let's get crew. Let's go. Okay. Who else had cheap crew? Syndria? Okay, yeah. We're going right back to Syndria. How about this stuff? I think I'm done buying supplies for now. I think we want to sell supplies and raid. Well, actually, I guess we want them. Chico is so cheap. I need to keep buying them here. Whoops. It's not too bad. This is also dirt cheap. I need to keep buying this. Dirt cheap, buy it. Okay. This is still super cheap. I want to sell this stuff, but for a higher price. Okay, we're done here. Nothing at the bar. Production slots. I could have used this to get the thing, but I didn't. Storage. Avoid the storage fee. It's not a big deal. 5,000 at this stage, not a big deal. So we're leaving here, for sure. Not getting arrested by this guy. Score. There's a gate right here. Let's go at it. We're going back to Syndria for the big boat. I really like this boat. I'm going to buy it. It's worth buying it. We're almost at the 10 o'clock. Position on the clock to warp down in there. That's what I mean. Whoa, okay, what? Oh. Sphinx got captured. Okay, I think they're just trading that back and forth. I think that starts in hegemony control. 10 minutes. This is it. Touch it as we go this way. Leave. I'll go this way. Like this. Touch it. Okay. Bar. Repair. I shouldn't have repaired. I'm gonna have to repair again. Trade. What you got for me? More cheap gas. I don't want it. Okay. Cheap crew. I need it. Because I'm about to have some real crew demands. My monthly cost is about to shoot up too. Because I'm getting this capital. If it's still here. Whoa. Okay. This is the cheaper one. And I'm going to earn credit if I buy this. I'm going to earn reputation. What are its D mods? Maintenance I don't like. Life support I don't like. But everything else is fine for now. Special mod I think is okay. I don't like the maximum crew issue. Skeleton crew required, maximum crew available. So I have to have, basically I need a Starliner now because of this. I need to be able to house 6,000 crew somewhere else if I buy this. Damn it. What about the other one? That's that life support system. Gosh, that really hurt. So I have to pay 100,000 more, but what do I have? Just regular special modification. Okay. I think we take this. It costs more, but we don't have to deal with all that crew craziness. This gives me a little extra buffer with the crew. I can house extra crew here. Okay, I think we're gonna go for it. There goes all of our money, but we're gonna be able to do stuff with this. Inventory. Oh, F. FFF. Sir. Guess who's in charge? Guess who blows people up? Do we have? We do. Advanced optics. Very nice. We're going to need this built in, as well as this built in. This is how that's going to have to do. That's going to allow us to move faster and be hidden. 15 sensor profile. That's okay. It's a bit of alright. Max burns at 10. That's okay. It just needed to be at 9. So we've got anti-armor. Let's get anti-shield here. Or maybe we get our point anti-shield right there. And here, we put those things. Oh no. We want other type of anti-shield. Go. This one will be our hyper velocity driver. Anti-shield action. Oh, really I want graviton beams. Okay, I'll take these for now. We have beam advantage, so let's use beams. Let's abandon this too. Going for beams, baby. That's not a beam. This is. You want to afford one more of those? Okay. So be it. It's a little weird, but why not? More tack lasers? No more tack lasers. Okay. I think we're just going to abandon this one. Save on it. We could save on this one too. Skip on that. Skip on this. Efficiency, please. Bulkheads, please. This, please. Let's see what else we can put on there. The bomber or the Talon? Let's go with the bomber. We'll sacrifice some shields to have the bomber. But it adds up with all the other things. It adds up with the Talons, with these guys, and with the little craps too. Go back into it. Might take a little break myself here. I don't want to be losing rep. Okay, we're done. We are done. I really want to buy this, but I can't. I want to buy this, and I could. But it has compromised storage. I'd have to restore it at some point. Might be worth. Might be worth. I did. This one shall be known henceforth. It has the right first letter. Should we have a custom? I don't know what my fleet signature starting initials are going to be. So we're going to call this the Adonis. It's close to your name, but it's different. At least the Adonis 5000. I assume you know what an Adonis is. Who an Adonis is. Energy bolt. Okay, what does this do again? I need to get entered there. Oh yes, right. Base range of all non-beams. So I'm kind of throwing that to the wind, except for these hypervelocities, guys. Solar shielding is nice. I've got advanced optics on it, so that my beam weapons here, I want to put graviton beams on it, but I don't have them yet. So I'll have an anti-shield, and anti-armor, and then this is kind of zoning, and to deal with kind of little ships, kind of push people back. I could even ditch one of these. It really only needs one. Let's try that. 2 is a little bit of overkill. It achieves the same thing with just 1, I believe. But I've also got a Piranha bomber wing attached with it. I've converted a hangar. Got bulkheads. Hardened subsystem just to keep it in the fight. It's going to be my main fighter, so it needs to be in the fight the whole time. That's my logic with that. I can make it a little bit stronger. It's got extra hit points from this. And I'm assured to always get this back. I'm going to be losing it. It's going to be acquiring more D-mods. It started with this. Crew casualties are increased. So that's a problem with my bomber wing. Base flux dissipation rate is reduced by 5%. Not a big deal. Repair rate for disabled weapons and engines is reduced by 25%. That's a bummer. Sometimes things get disabled. But we have this nice solar shielding, so our shields aren't going to take as much damage. Oh no, I take that back. The hull doesn't take as much damage. That doesn't. I keep forgetting that doesn't affect the shields. What are my shield? What's the shield flux? 200. That's a pretty good shield flux for a capital vessel. I don't need to reduce that any. Or even the shield arc is fine too. This thing has pretty good shields. Shield flux per damage is good. Hardened shield makes this even better. I could get hardened shield on it if I have that already. Forget. I don't think I have that yet. Look at this. What do we have here? Attack lasers on a different one. That's weird. Okay. This is all fine. That's auto. Actually, no, that's a numbered one. This is auto. So let's switch these. Okay. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. This is the very front of the ship. It'll feel good to shoot all 3 of those at once. Alternating, we only have 1. Okay. That needs to be auto too, actually. Let's go back to that. I don't want to worry about firing my own missiles if I take control of that. That just needs to spam them whenever they can. Until it runs out. All 160. Okay, we did our job. Job's done. We have this nice ship. We have 25 ships in our fleet. We can ditch some. We'll ditch this guy. I want this other one of these. I think we're gonna buy the other one here. Black market? No, open market. Let's buy it. I'm gonna have to restore it because it has the storage reduction on it. But I'll do that at a later date. For now, I gotta add in the insulated and build this bad boy into it. Now these are 13 story points. I'm getting low already, but I'm adding in, so this is like a permanent vessel. Unless, no, I don't think there's another vanilla supply ship that's better than this, that you get more out of it for storage. This sucks right here. Okay, add, oh, go back, auto fit, custom to, done. Blip blip, efficiency helps. And now we have a lot of storage. We're up to 10K storage. Ooh, that feels good. I can even go down in storage. I can sell this one. But it does give me a lot. I like that it's giving me a lot of storage. This one is at only 500. So I could sell both of my buffaloes now, since I just acquired, how much? 1,600. Well, this is 1,000 then, and that's 1,000. So we're gonna keep all of our storage for now. We're not at the point where we really need to sell. I'm gonna get rid of all these gosh dog wolves, even though they're unused. I need to get rid of these guys, the salvagers, but I want to have a storage place for them. I don't want to just sell them off. I want to keep them for later use. So let's take a shuttle. Repair, trade. Black market. Oh, open market. This. 21, still a great deal. Great deal. I'll take it. Even this is probably going to be a deal. If we're going somewhere that really wants it, or not. So, we could sell these here. Well, I'm tired of holding on to that. Sort. Okay. We're leaving. They're going to be really pissed at us because we did a lot of illegal trading just then. This way. I'm surprised they're not chasing. Really surprised. Gained a lot of experience just then. Well, maybe not. Thought I'd gain more from that. I didn't do too much trading. I did just buying of ships there. Okay. So now we need stuff. We need to sell this and buy more stuff. Or attack a vessel. Since we have a capital ship, now we can start attacking these middle range fleets with comfort. So I think we'll save it and take a little break and come back to it. I'm having so much fun. This is a blast. Let's take a look at our fleet here. Woo, sexy fleet. Kind of skinny, but still sexy. Still a bit sexy. I have to admit, I'm turned on, sexually aroused by this eradicator. Executor. He's some CEO executive. I don't know what I'm talking about. Be right back. I know I'm getting antsy because I'm getting hungry. It's almost my dinner time. 5 p.m. I'm an old person with an early morning schedule. So, I'm going to take an extended break. We're going to go to the cozy computer screen here. And what I'll do is exit out of this. Save and exit, please. It's not letting me see my mouse. I don't like that. I've got something else going on. It won't let me do that. Save and exit. Okay. Tab out. And we'll come back to that. For now, I will be chewing. Yeah. Oh, close that. Let's get this a little bit bigger. Whoa. Is that working? that is okay. We're looking good. Food break. I'm at the 50-day mark on Twitch. 50 days. Next will be 100. I gotta double this. Wow, I gotta double this. It's not that hard. I'm just gonna do it anyway, so. Alright, let me go get some food and I'll be back. Time for me to chow down. I guess I could play more when I get back, or I could go do something else. You seem to have vanished on me, Adonis. Adion 60. Adion, like a Deion Sanders. Adion. So, the question is, do I stop now and continue later? Or do I just pause and pick right back up after I'm done eating? I don't know. I think we pause and come back when I'm done eating. So enjoy what you get. I kind of need to mute it on my end. How do I mute that? Volume mixer? Here we go. It mutes it for you too, though. Damn. Well, I gotta mute it. Because I'm gonna watch something else. I gotta mute myself. Okay, it was VLC Media Player that was causing my mouse to disappear there. That's no good. We can turn Subnautica's audio back on. I have to do that with my volume mixer. Turn it down on my end. It's watching some True Detective. Could go back into True Detective, or I could go back into my game here. Kind of 50-50. Feeling a little tired, but I also want to continue. Tempted to get into more fights. I want to get into fights with my new executor. But maybe it's not time yet. I don't know. I'm feeling tired. I think I pooped. I think I'm going to call it here. I want to go back in, but I just don't have it in me. I don't know how far I'm going to get. What I might do is adjust my schedule so that my schedule just, you know, I got more time to play Star Sector instead of the other games. Dedicate more of my playtime to this. I want to get into it deeper. I also want to kind of play around with some more Subnautica, so I'm going to revisit that some more later. But for now, we quit. We quit out. We're quitters. We're exiting. I don't mean to leave you guys hanging, but I got to do it. I shall return with more at a later date. Don't you know it? I'll be there. If you'll be there, I'll be there. I'll be there anyway. You don't even have to be there. I'll be there. So, in the meantime, I'm going to be posting to YouTube. You can find me there, find my past videos. I need to really start uploading the Star Sector campaign to YouTube so that anyone that tunes in now could see what's happened so far. That might be useful. I'll get on that today or tomorrow or the next day. Probably will get that uploaded. Okay. Until then, until tomorrow, I'll see you. Have a good time. Enjoy yourself. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. I'm pointing. People don't like it when you point at them. My little crooked fingers pointing at you. Pointing at me. You. Me. Somebody. Alright. I'll see you guys. I just have too much power with this. This is not healthy for my ego. Alright.